Hey everybody, Joshua Vickery here, your creative Christian copywriter and home of all of your Christian internet marketing needs. And today, just real quick, I was going to walk you through a little bit and talk about Christian SEO or search engine optimization. Excuse me. And when it comes to Christian SEO, it's the beginning process, I would say, or beginning of a process that can literally change your business in a few weeks. Change and begin to revive your business in just a few weeks. And the neat thing about it is when done properly, as time passes on, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, it's incredible what can happen for your business. Like I said, when search engine optimization is done properly on your website. Now, like I said, though, search engine optimization, it's the beginning of a Christian marketing process. It's not the means to an end in any way. And what I mean by that is you can literally start driving literally 1 million people a day to your website. But if those customers aren't buying your products, or if they're not leaving you a lead of some sort, then what's it really for? And so what we're going to talk about, and this is why I've set out to help 500 Christian business owners in the next 5 years to literally double their business. And this is part of that process. And so when it comes to SEO, kind of what we're going to start with is we're going to start today with keywords and keyword phrase research. SEO titles will come in the near future. SEO meta descriptions, SEO picture tagging, SEO content, the do's and don'ts of that, SEO page building, and internal linking. And we'll get to a lot of that, God willing, as time goes on. But today we're specifically going to look at keyword and keyword phrase research. And really what you have to do is just go in and create a Google Ads account. What I would do at this time too, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and link your website up to Google Analytics and Google Search Console as well. And for future use, I'll be able to show you some things there in the future, and I'll do some lessons and teachings on that as well. But what I'll do now is show you when you go into your business Google Ads account, you go to tools, and this is like I said, the keyword research or keyword phrase research and how you do this. What is this? Okay. And so let's say you sell Christian t-shirts in the Dallas-Fort Worth or Dallas, Texas area. So what I'm going to do is just go in and look for, results on Christian t-shirts, and maybe Jesus t-shirts. And I'm going to come up here, and like I said, I'm going to actually target the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And it's going to bring me up, look, 286 keyword ideas. I'll always go and I'll download those into Microsoft Excel spreadsheet so I can go in and do some filtering, and you'll see what I'm saying here in just a second. So like I said, if you're selling t-shirts in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you come in here, you download this, and you can look and see. And what you're about to see here is it's priceless. Actually, you're actually getting to look into, if you're someone who sells Christian t-shirts, you're getting to look into the mindset and the thinking process of your consumer. And as you look here, like I said, I typed in to research Jesus t-shirts and Christian t-shirts. And believe it or not, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you see here 10 to 100 people will search that every month, Christian t-shirts. And it's interesting when you get these results, Christian t-shirts, when you see how it's spelled, these are exactly the words how people go to Google and search and search up whatever it is they're looking for. It's exactly what they're typing in. But look here where they just Christian T and they only use a T. They actually do that 100 to 1,000 times a month in that Dallas-Fort Worth area. But there's 286 different types of searches that people do in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And like I said, it's priceless. It's amazing when you read down through here and see how Christian t-shirt designs, Christian tees, men's Christian t-shirts, scripture t-shirts, cheap Christian t-shirts. And you can just see what people literally go to Google and search every month. And this is when you understand what we're talking about here, this is when you get to go in and truly start building your website, not just to build a website that looks pretty. You're actually going to start building your website around your consumer. And number one, that's what Google wants. Google wants to give people what they're asking for. And in this case, they're asking for Christian t-shirts. And amazingly, would you have ever imagined between 100 and 1,000 people every month going to Google and searching for Christian t-shirts in the Dallas-Fort Worth area? And that's just one. That's 1,000 potential customers that, if you're selling these t-shirts, that you could potentially have in a month. 1,000. Would that change your business a little bit? And now do you see why when I started this campaign of helping Christian business owners and wanting to help 500 Christian business owners in the next 5 years to double their business? I mean, and that's only one search. Like I said, there was 286 searches just with those two keyword phrases with Christian t-shirts and Jesus t-shirts. There's lots of other phrases that I could type in there, but to look for when it comes to Christian t-shirts. But literally, and it's something that in the automotive industry, I'm trying to teach dealership owners, hey, business is never slow. I mean, they complain about it all the time. Yeah, it's down this month. It's not. There's thousands of people everywhere in every little area of the country buying cars every single month. And the question is, number one, do you have your system set up inside your dealership to provide excellent customer service? And number two, do you have it all set up in such a way that you're out there and making your products readily available when that consumer goes to Google and searches? And that's so much about what it is, getting your business out there online. And everybody knows this now. You know this now. But there's a way to do it. And like I said, it's not just about if we drove 1 million people a day to your website, great. But if they're not buying or they're not leaving a lead, then what's it all for? And that's why there's so much, there's much more to this process when they do get to your website. The lead generation aspect and several other things that I'll get into as the year goes on. But anyway, you're starting to see this picture just in this quick little teaching here of the value once you start being able to get into your consumer's mindset and then start building your website around your consumers. And in the end, it's to provide excellent customer service. And that's what Google wants. That's what the consumer wants. And I hope that's what you want for your customer. And once you start doing this, you're going to be amazed at not only the website traffic that starts coming to your website, but also what's going to happen with your sales and how that's going to increase. And when it all boils down to it, like I said, Google wants to give their customer exactly what they want. So the question is, when someone goes to Google and they search Christian t-shirts, well, what are they looking for? They're looking for Christian t-shirts. And Google wants to give them not only the best written content, they just want to give them the best information that's available, especially locally there in their area, to where if they want, they can drive down to the store and buy t-shirts. That's why I'm telling people, hey, Amazon's not the end of your business. You can still have a very successful business no matter where you're at, and Amazon can make hundreds of millions of dollars a day, but you can still have a successful business, even with them as a competition, because there's still plenty of people out there who are going to Google and searching, Christian t-shirts near me. And they want to run down to the store and get it. But anyway, as you start looking at this is, and I'll kind of leave you with this today. I ran into a friend a couple months back, and he's in the commercial real estate appraisal business. And I know nothing about that at all, and don't know anything about, or didn't know anything about his company that he's working for. And we just met in the grocery store, talked for a while. We hadn't seen each other in a few years. And he texted me later that day. He said, I bet there's a way you could help my company, but not many people actually go to Google and search commercial real estate appraisers or appraisal companies or anything like that. And so I did some quick research, and what I sent him back, I said, hey, Jake, and this is just the power behind understanding all the information that's available to not me, but every business owner out there. Once you can start understanding the mechanics of it, the mechanical learning of it. And I said, hey, Jake, I'll just put it to you like this. And I sent him back in the text. I said, your company lives on mostly referrals. You hardly do any business through your website. And every passing year, your company's doing less and less business. And everyone in your office is saying that it's all because competition's moving in. And I said, oh, and by the way, there's about 1,000 people per month in a 50-mile radius who go to Google and search for commercial real estate appraisers, appraisals, appraisal companies. And within 2 weeks, I was sitting down at lunch with Jake to talk more about it. And when we sat down, he said, I was so in awe about what you had texted me. He said, because you hit the nail on the head, and with you not knowing anything about this industry or my company, how could you have known that? And I'm saying the same thing to you right now as a Christian business owner, whether you're in retail or whether you're in a service-oriented business. I'm telling you, Google has made, and I used to be a Google hater, but once I found out that their foundation is excellent customer service, I thought that's something I can jump on and look into. And that's how I kind of got started in what I'm doing. But all the information that you could possibly ever need to have a successful business in 2019 and moving forward, it's there. It's here. It's available to you. You just have to understand it. And I don't expect you to understand it all right now. Same thing I tell my clients in the automotive industry. You guys sell cars. I get it. You work on cars. I get it. You don't understand what I'm saying, but the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. And when I show them the analytics, it's pretty incredible. And so anyway, this is the kind of the first lesson here when it comes to Christian SEO, just starting today with just a quick taste of keyword phrase research. And as always, just click the link below this video right now to learn more. And if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. That's what I'm here for. Thanks, and have a blessed day. God bless.